Hi, everybody. Welcome to MedPsych Health. I have Jason Berenberg with me. We are doing a series on COVID and substance use. And so Jason brought up a very interesting point about addiction replacement that he's seeing in teenagers involving video games. So Jason, can you talk to parents a little bit on maybe some guidance and some advice on this very difficult terrain to navigate?
Sure. So for the parents out there that have a child who has engaged in some sort of substance use or has addiction issues in one avenue, and now you may have noticed that has come to a halt or has been minimized because of quarantine, and you might be noticing some changes in terms of other things they picked up. And the big thing that I've noticed personally in my practice is that a lot of teens, a lot of young adults have shifted to much more significantly increased video game play. So the key is really how you talk about it with them and really increasing awareness. A really interesting thing to do is have them kind of map out how much they would play video games on like a daily basis or weekly basis prior to COVID and quarantine, and what that looks like now and how much that's increased. And be very mindful, because what I'm seeing, and understandably so to an extent, is that a lot of parents are very permissible when it comes to allowing their kids to play more video games because the alternatives just aren't there. And it's because this has become more of a normal thing. In a sense, it's become enabled that we can play so much more in terms of video games and spend so much more time doing it, because what else is there? And so you got to be really careful, because it's a very slippery slope. But the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that they're aware of how much more they're playing. And some things that you can do is monitor it and be aware of it. What I would personally recommend for a lot of my kids and young adults is that if they're experiencing like such a significant increase in video game play, take the console out of their room and put it into a common place. Put it to a place where there can be some sort of supervision or monitoring of it, so that you don't have a child who's playing video games throughout the course of a day, or maybe mom and dad or you guys are at home focusing on work and working remotely and not really being able to be present for it. And then they continue to play at nighttime in their rooms when you're not supervising them. So you want to increase in awareness. You want to monitor this more. And what's really helpful with that is put it in a comment area so that you can at least keep an eye on the video game play and have a conversation with your kids about it. See if they can kind of map it out and track it. How much more are they playing now? And is this becoming a replacement for another addiction that they've struggled with prior to this?
Yeah, well said. Yeah, I mean, I think this has become really hard. It's a conundrum for a lot of my patients as well, and a lot of parents. So thank you for that, Jason.
Sure.
Thank you for watching, and tune in for our next video.